Denis Zakaria from Juventus by way of Borussia Mönchengladbach. Let me try that again. Borussia Mönchengladbach. Hey, my friends from Germany, please don't be angry at me. I'm trying to pronounce this team, Borussia Mönchengladbach. I had to practice this name in this club's name in the mirror a whole bunch of times. Guys, jokes aside, Denis Zakaria, the massive 6'3" defensive midfielder from Switzerland. Really, he's Swiss, and he was only bought just in January from Borussia Mönchengladbach for roughly somewhere in the neighborhood of £7 million. Prior to going to Germany in the Bundesliga, Zakaria had made a name for himself as a bruising, skillful, athletic box to box mid fielder. Some folks don't quote me on this, guys, but some folks say that at a point that he looked like he was going to be the next coming of Yaya Toure. And guys, believe it or not, he was being linked with a whole bunch of clubs only about a year or 2 years ago, which of course includes Chelsea and includes Liverpool. In fact, Liverpool had Jurgen Klopp had recently wanted to sign him this window. I don't know what happened, but for whatever reason, Klopp wasn't able to get the deal done. Left their door open, and Todd B and Tommy T went on ahead and walked through that door, and signed this midfielder. Obviously, he has barely played at Juventus. He's been slowed down by a rash of injuries, so he hasn't been able to show his value for the old lady, as they say in Juve. So he hasn't been able to show what he's able to do, and so of course his name has kind of gone a little bit under the radar. Regardless, as I mentioned earlier, I'm sure a lot of folks are wondering where the heck did this name pop out from. Like, this name literally fell from the sky into our laps, because it's only just a few hours ago. I'm not even talking a few days. I'm talking about just about a couple hours ago, guys. Chelsea was like, pursuing Edson Alvarez from Ajax. They even put a bid, £43 million, a very solid £43 million bid for Alvarez to jump ship from Ajax to Chelsea. Alvarez is even went on like a quick 1-day strike. However, apparently the powers that be at Ajax had a face-to-face meeting with Alvarez, and told him, listen, my guy, we are so sorry. We're not gonna let you go this window, even though we've made so much bread. God has been so good to Ajax this window, guys. Ajax has picked up like almost 200 million. They made so much bread this window, and they wouldn't have minded to pick up that remaining £43 million worth of bread from Chelsea. But they were like, guy, Alvarez, please, 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 you're gonna have to just hang in there because if we let you go, we're gonna have bread, but we're not gonna have much of team left because we've let we've sold almost the whole core of our team. So Alvarez isn't happy, but as it is, Chelsea, we don't have a choice. We had to move on to Plan B and Plan C, and that's how we end up with Denis uh, Zakaria. And so as you all can see in the videos, what he's all about. I mean, he's box to box. He's all action. He's physical. He has bite in the tackle. Now, how this will translate and or transfer to the Premier League is anybody's guess, right? We don't know. We don't know whether he's going to come to England and also be a beast in England. But just based on the clips, based on the fact that he's been highly rated by Chelsea, by Liverpool, by Juventus, shows you the quality of this player. He's 25 years old. I believe he already has about 11 or so goals as a DM, which is a very very good return for a player that plays so deep in midfield. Yeah, he's a player that at least his profile, the profile of this player is the profile that Chelsea needs to shore up its midfield, especially with the likes of Kante just being injury prone, Kovacic being injury prone. Jorginho is just so soft, guys. He's just such a softy in the midfield. I mean, I love the guy, but he's just such a soft player. I mean, he can. Georgie, I mean, God bless his heart, but Georgie cannot hurt a fly. Y'all feel me? It is what it is. I mean, he might do well in Serie A, but I'm saying though, Georgie in the Premier League where the game is fast, the game is physical. The referees will not protect you. They're gonna wave play on, and especially when you're playing for Chelsea, y'all already know that the referees are not looking to referees in England are not looking to give Chelsea any favors. It is what it is, guys. So listen, if you're in midfield, you better make sure that you can win that ball because if if you're not winning that ball, don't look for the referee to blow a foul and whatnot. And so Georgie just the way that Chelsea is built, especially once we have guys like Kante and Kova out with injuries, it leaves Georgie exposed in midfield, and that right there is a recipe for disaster for Chelsea FC. So all these reasons are the reasons why Todd B had to go on ahead and pull the trigger on Denis Zakaria. Okay, so and then of course in addition to all of this are the considerations that Billy Gilmore has been sold today to BHA. Like yes, I said he's been sent out. He's been really what Chelsea wanted to do was send Billy out on loan. And Chelsea has a good relationship with BHA. But as you all remember, when Chelsea bought Cucurella from BHA, part of the deal was to send our defender Colwell, Levi. So we went on ahead and gave Potter, that's the manager at BHA. We went ahead and pacified him by sending Levi Colwell on that loan. And if you all remember the rules in England and pretty much the rules generally, a club can only loan one player from any given club. So once you've loaned one player from Chelsea, then you cannot go back to Chelsea and collect another player on loan. And Chelsea wanted to would have liked to have sent out Billy on loan. BHA, really, wanted him. Chelsea has a good relationship with BHA, so they just went on ahead and said, you know what, under the rules, we're not going to be able to send you Billy on loan. So, we're just going to go ahead and just do a, permanent deal. We don't know the, details of the deal, whether it includes any, buyback or not is anybody's guess. But, yeah, Billy, man. I mean, I love Billy. I love Billy, Gilmore. In the right, setup, he's gonna be a sweet, sweet mid, fielder. He's going to be a sweet, mid fielder. He's if you're looking for Billy to be like a DM, sort of, sit back, bruising DM. I mean, that's not really Billy, just based on his build. I mean, he isn't soft. Don't even get it twisted. Billy is not soft, but he's just a little bit undersized, and so he has to play, for the right team that would bring out his best attributes. And BHA, the way that they play, I mean, he's going to fit BHA very, very well. So, guys, how do you guys feel about this move, Denis to Chelsea? Zakaria to Chelsea. How do you all feel? Please comment below, like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless you all. Peace.